Welcome back to the darkness. We have missed you so. Gather, children, for a tale of dungeons and douchebags. Presenting first our cast of characters. Ileana, the half-elf paladin.
I'll do my best to fight alongside you.
Thalia, the wood-elf druid.
I don't know if we can trust them.
Ava, the turtle monk.
Oh, good. You're an idiot.
Lucian, the high-elf cleric.
Life is so short. What's the shame in having a little fun?
And Mask, the Azimar rogue.
You must think you're quite clever. Let me assure you, you are not.
A group of perfect strangers, gathered together to fight against the encroaching death curse looming over the Forgotten Realms. In the course of their adventures, they struggled mightily, learned more about themselves, and grew into a family. But like every family, they had their spats. Yet whatever darkness has driven a wedge into the party is nothing compared to the darkness within Chult. For beneath the lost city of Omu lies a tomb of darkness and despair, from which no soul can escape. And yet our heroes come to brave it, if they don't kill each other first. Let them try, for none will survive the Tomb of Annihilation. Last time on Tomb of Annihilation, our heroes did some wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey bold bullshit to go back to the company of the Yellow Banner's camp, where Ileana discovered, among the rubble, her father's ring, an exact match for her family crest. But, having never seen her father, she had no way of knowing if any of the corpses were his. Regardless of this, she made the safe assumption that her father was probably dead and was severely crestfallen. Then, at the Shrine of Ijin, our heroes discovered their most fiendish encounter yet. A simple puzzle. Spending hours and approximately 3 brain cells working it out, they finally conquered the Shrine of Ijin, finding the third of the puzzle cubes within. But then, as they stayed to rest within the walled compound, they heard the booming of large and heavy footsteps outside, and in the night, saw the horn of the King of Feathers peering above the ruins of Omu. Lucian promptly reacted by tripping and spilling everything, alerting the gigantic feathered dinosaur to their location. Using the terrain to their advantage, our heroes herded in the King of Feathers, even though he could both breathe bees and apparently teleport, and retreated into the Temple of Ijin, where they thought he could not fit. But because he was a dumb freaking dinosaur, he teleported into the smushed corridor anyway, where he was slain after a long and bloody battle. Speaking of long and bloody, with a giant T-Rex in the way of their exit, Thalia had to spend the rest of the night in the form of a bear, ripping straight through the carcass, and putting the piles of viscera and bone off to the side. That's one way to show who's the apex predator in Omu. What deadly trials remain in Omu now that its apex predator is dead? Is Ileana's father truly gone? And what kind of question is that? It's Tomb of Annihilation. Everyone's either dead or going to be in 5, 4, 3... Tune in to find out on tonight's episode of Tomb of Annihilation. Hello and welcome to Tomb of Annihilation, the show where everything is tomb and the points are annihilated. Xander can't make it. He has a prior commitment. So once again, it is me, the other cooler Alex, who is DMing. Joining me, as always, we've got Atlas.
Do. Stop.
Oh, what a shame we don't have Atlas. I am removing Atlas as a friend. I am plucking Atlas. I am kicking Atlas out of the server.
It was so nice.
We've got Uprising.
I just talked for like 5 minutes about spines, and then I didn't get to tell you guys about spines, so now only my co-stars know about spines. And I tried so hard to educate you all.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I just want to teach you about bones.
We've got Kristen.
Wait, do you think on that note, all of Sans is just a maxillary because he just is one?
Does he even count as real bones? Because technically he's a monster anyway, so, like, who the fuck knows?
That's true. I mean, the maxillary is the part, like, of your, like, upper lip. So, but, oh god, I don't know. This is giving, this is making me fucked up.
Oh, it's spooky. And last but not least, we have Cammy.
Fucking same. Yeah?
I saw that and literally I just thought to myself, we'll never be able to escape now.
My fucking coworker literally was like, so hey, how about that Nintendo Direct?
Yeah, I immediately had multiple people send me, did you know the Sans Undertale is in Smash? And I'm like, guy.
I have several of my friends message me like, you'll never be free. And I'm like, nope.
No. You're right, and I hate it! So, before we go further down this cursed rabbit hole, when last we left off, our heroes had cleared out the Shrine of Ygin, the Almirage, member of the Nine Gods. And also, while they were there, they fought and killed the King of Feathers. There was a handout for him that we never showed, but we're going to now.
I thought we
What
should.
a
What
lad.
a cutie.
Thanks, Obama.
We've never seen it. I've never seen this.
I've seen it.
I haven't seen
Why
it.
have I seen this?
It is a mystery.
I mean, I think that the King of Feathers is featured in that's in the intro, because I feel like I've seen this beastie before, but not this specific image.
There's a zombie T-Rex that's in the intro.
Okay.
He breeds zombie bees.
Oh, even better!
Zombie bees.
Zombie bees!
God. Alright.
T-Rex arms are so dumb. Like, just so, what an ineffective, like, what's the point?
They didn't use them to attack.
Yeah.
I guess I'm
They have a
trying
big
to
head
figure out,
and
like,
little arms, and sometimes you have to wonder if their plans are really thought through.
Yeah.
He didn't freaking choose that.
Yeah, but he also didn't have to choose to teleport into a building, did he?
You're right, fuck. But, sorry, now I'm just thinking of the rabbit hole of, like, do scientists have any kind of, like, theory as to what the fuck the T-Rex's arms were actually meant?
Yes, they do, and I'm gonna freaking look it up to make sure that it's freaking correct before I talk about it. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Before we do that, let's move on before we start getting into T-Rex
let's
arms.
move on before we get into debating T-Rex tiny arms and their usage.
See you guys in the post-show for that. We'll talk about T-Rex tiny arm. It's gonna come back.
It is now the next morning. You took your rest and are all healed up with spell slots all back to normal, so heal those up if you haven't already.
Hey!
And you head out of the
God, I don't have...
and you head out of the Temple of Ygin, past piles of King of Feathers, and are back in Omu.
Yay!
You know what that
Jungle.
means? I'm actually wearing my armor now, aren't I?
Yes, you're
Oh
right.
my
That's
gosh.
fuck.
Hell yeah.
Oh, refreshing my spell slots is so good.
Oh.
That sounded really more than it was supposed to.
What do you mean by that?
Let's
That's
just
just
move on.
you know that feel when you refresh your spell slots.
Absolutely. 100%.
Just move on. Stop it.
I guess we'll just keep doing the whole, like,
Yeah, just keep doing our little
search
sweep.
thing.
Cool.
Move it on.
Yep.
Move
You
it on up.
head out of the
Making our
Temple of
way
Ijin,
downtown.
cross the highway, head into this series of buildings, spend about a good half an hour searching in there, and I roll to see what's in there.
Oh God!
Oh
Please, no more bees.
boy!
Please, no more bees.
Please, no more bees. Please, no to bees.
Say no to bees, kids.
There are more plants in here.
Cool.
Wow!
It's almost like
plants!
this place is overrun with plants.
Are they the same plants?
I roll to check that. They are not. These are cinderberries.
What are those?
Great, I can't believe I have to look shit up because of all the stuff I prepared for this session. There are 12 cinderberries in here, by the way. Yeah, none of them were what plants are because surely they're not gonna find
Surely
plants.
we're not gonna worry about plants.
All right.
Surely we won't worry about plants.
Okay, cinderberries are small, dark brown, and bitter tasting. According to Quaiothe, I believe his name was, the druid that you talked to back in Fort Belowarian, cinderberries, if you consume at least 10 of them, of which you find 12, you gain advantage on saving throws against disease and poison for the next 24 hours.
Nice.
Ooh.
Well, that's neat.
Can we take them?
You
Absolutely.
can. You
Yay,
can.
let's
However,
take the
they will
cinderberries.
lose their potency after 24 hours.
Ah, so someone needs to just go ahead and eat them.
Let's get a frontliner to take
Well,
it.
Yeah, frontliner.
Ileana's already immune to disease.
I am. I don't need it. I also have an aura of protection now, so it's fine.
I guess I'm gonna eat some cinderberries.
Go eat those cinderberries.
Each
You
of the
could-
plants that we found.
You settle down in this giant series of buildings in Omu and chow down on cinderberries. They are incredibly bitter, but
Cool.
man, your stomach has never felt healthier.
So, like, we just go in. It's like, well, these will make us. This will make you immune to poison. Okay, cool. You got to be a frontliner. So then Ava just proceeds to awkwardly eat while everyone stares at her. Guys,
Yeah.
please.
We will watch you consume.
Eat the berries, Ava. Eat the berries.
You guys just
Listen, sometimes it's rude to watch someone else swallow.
Ava choke.
What?
I can't express enough how much that isn't relevant to most of my experiences. Anyway, let's go.
All right.
Ileana's tomato. Just,
You
I
step-
don't need these conversations in my life.
So hang on, I'm writing that. So,
You're writing down that helpful advice?
no, I'm writing down that I'm like, I have advantage on saving throws against like poison.
Yeah,
Yes.
for the next 24 hours.
24 hours. Cool. I'm gonna continue Ava's odd status as like the old uber lesbian here.
Cool. You walk back onto the road, continue following it down. In the street ahead lies a big overturned wagon. Rotting flower petals are scattered around, littering the ground around the upturned wagon. And in the broken wheels, there are bees' nests.
Okay,
No.
absolutely not. I said no bees.
Alright, yeah, let's not go towards the bees.
I said no bees.
You said
We're
no
turning
bees,
around.
and yet there are bees. You move around. You move around the wagon and see from another angle, hanging from the tongue of it, there is a freshly cut garland of jungle flowers.
There's a freshly cut bees.
Freshly cut bees.
Wait, that's bizarre. Why would somebody be coming back to leave flowers? Especially, I mean, with rotted petals around, somebody's been coming back more than once at least.
This seems like an odd place to come back and mourn.
What
well-
exactly would they be mourning?
I don't know, but people leave offerings in all sorts of strange places. Says Orvexicronis.
Does it look like a religious type of thing, or?
Make a religion check.
Excellent.
Do you want me to help? Do you want me to help?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see if I'm any help.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just roll one.
Alright.
With our powers combined.
With your powers combined, you do some hardcore thonkin. Maybe? Like, this is certainly an odd form of worship, if it is a form of worship. You're not too familiar with Omuan religious customs.
What I'm imagining is that they're both squatting down. It's the fucking Spider-Man pose.
Except they're both useless.
Yeah. The both of you squat down in the Spider-Man pose, and you see the shape of something pretty heavy-looking in the mud underneath the wagon.
Oh. What is
I
that?
want to roll an investigation on that thing.
Cool. Yeah, go for
I'm
it.
fucking checking.
Yes!
Your investigation consists of... Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna help with that, so...
Alright. Your investigation just consists of overturning the wagon.
I imagine they're both sitting there. I wonder what that is. Wow. And meanwhile, Thalia and Alva just go, whoop!
Bam! Alright.
Well, that definitely will help us see what it is better.
This was a touching scene.
Underneath the wagon is a moss-covered stone disc, half buried in the mud, like I said earlier, and there are concentric rings of inscriptions covering the surface. Some written in common, and others are etched in jagged cuneiform that Ava you recognize as Old Omuan.
Can I want to read it.
You can read it.
Wow!
It reads, Queen Napaka proclaims that the free people of Omu fear nothing. Brave new gods protect us, as Ubtao did before, but does no longer. Omu will rise again, and Napaka shall reclaim all that is hers by right of conquest.
Napaka. That's new.
What's Napaka?
Queen Napaka? I don't suppose that rings a bell for anyone.
Does it?
Does it? Make a history check.
Okay.
Woo!
Damn!
There she be.
So, with some encouragement by Ileana, who is really into hearing about queens and stuff, Ava, the name Napaka rings a bell.
She wants to be a princess.
Uh-huh. She really wants to be a princess. Napaka is the name of the last queen of Omu.
How long ago was that?
I prepared so many things, and none of them included plants or years.
What month is it?
Okay, luckily I found it really quick. That was over a century ago.
Sounds like that didn't go quite as planned. What does the common say?
The exact same thing.
Okay, so, does the writing look recent, or does it look like it's just been there for a while? It's etched in stone, what am I saying?
Yeah, it's etched in stone. This looks ancient. I will say, with a 23 history, you've got a pretty good idea of what this tablet is. It was a proclamation from Queen Napaka to rivals in another city, etched in 2 languages since they couldn't read Old Omuan.
So it was meant to go out of the city, but apparently it didn't make it, or else it was brought back.
Can't say there are too many cities out in the jungle, so...
Well, it could have gone to
the port. I don't know. I've been out of civilization for quite a long time.
From what I understand, there are many cities that are now ruins in the jungle. It could be one of them.
Yeah.
I suppose so. How long do humans live? Is there a chance that one of these humans could be doing this?
Actually, I think it's definitely less than 100. I know. Weird, isn't it?
I don't believe that. Are you sure?
Well, yeah.
Huh. She looks
They
puzzled.
usually don't live over 100 years.
No, they don't. Well,
Then I have no idea who or why this would be happening.
well, I mean, does this stone look like it's been there for a while? Like, or has this been moved recently? I don't know. Worth asking.
It looks pretty old. Yeah, it doesn't look like it has been recently moved at all because a lot of it's just kind of sank into mud. And it doesn't look like shoved down in there, more like it slowly sank over decades.
Wow.
So this didn't make it out of the city.
Sounds like something bad happened that prevented that.
And somebody's at least honoring what happened, my guess.
How long ago did that whole thing with Raz Nasi and the undead even happen?
I'm going to guess also, like, a century ago, at least. Long freaking time ago.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's still strange that somebody's leaving flowers, though.
Yeah, that's what's... Finding old stuff in an old city isn't exactly wild. Finding new
Are
things.
the flowers, like, local? In the sense of that we've seen them around this particular area?
Make a nature check.
If they're that freshly cut and they're like local, they might be close by.
What the hell?
Okay,
I'm
so
drinking my
Thalia.
dum-dum juice.
Thalia's taking the dum-dum juice today. They... yeah. Ilyana, yeah, they look a lot like flowers you've seen around Omu. Ava, you know for sure, oh yeah, these flowers are native to Omu. You can identify the exact types that you've seen before.
You know the scientific name.
Yes.
In Thalia's defense, she's a foreigner.
Yeah.
Yes. But it also doesn't take a whole lot of effort just to look around.
So,
I mean, I was going to defend her, like...
Well,
But sorry, you go first.
it's possible if this is recent and the flowers are local. It's maybe another case of someone close by. Since apparently we're not alone in this giant city, who could have foreseen?
so it just means we need to be careful.
At least it's probably not snake people. I don't know why they'd be leaving flowers at an overturned wagon.
I really don't want to see any more people.
This sounds stupid, but I mean, it could be a snake person who used to be a normal person and is
that a
expressing
thing?
their woes. I don't know.
Make an Arcana check.
Ooh.
Sure! I'm good at this. Smile.
Oh my god.
I'm good at this.
Wait! If snake people used to be regular people, could there be snakes inside you right now?
Crying.
Maybe the real snakes were the friends we made along the way.
Kristen just gets a really 1,000-yard stare and just... Oh.
Like, Ava looks like, kind of nudges him. What? Waves hand in front of face.
Okay, but what if Never mind.
Are you okay?
Never been better.
Somehow I doubt that.
Man, that would be wild though, wouldn't it? Anyway, what were we
Let's
talking
keep
about?
looking and
Let's
looking
just
for
keep
those.
going. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, let's just move on.
Great.
Focusing a lot on these people.
All right. So leftwise was closer to where the wagon was. You step into this building, search for about half an hour. I roll to see what's in here. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
More plants, more plants.
God damn it, it's more plants!
Yes! More
It's
plants!
botany time.
It's botany
I'm gonna do
time!
better this time. I'm going to do better.
I'm crying. Oh, God.
Okay, good news is I don't have to look up what these are, because guess what? They're the cinderberries again!
More cinderberries.
Hey, does
honey!
anyone else want to take some
More
cinderberries?
cinderberries. Give Ava the power for 48 straight hours.
They'll
I don't think it works like that.
No,
lose
it should.
they lose their potency after 24 hours if we take them.
Fine, who else wants the cinderberries?
I'm down for eating weird things.
I'm
Of
sure
course
you
you
are. I'm sure you are.
What's that supposed to mean?
Just all the rest of the party.
At midway between him saying that, Ileana just shoves the berries in his mouth.
Yeah. Just midway through, all the rest of the party in unison said, "Of course you are," to Lucian as he talks about eating strange things.
Lucian, like, chokes for a second and then swallows it very easily. What's wrong with you all?
Maybe after weeks of listening to the kind of dialogue that you have, I'm a little done.
What are you talking about? I'm speaking the way I've always have.
That's
I think that's the problem she's expressing. Let's move on.
What? Fine, whatever.
I feel like that though. Ileana does laugh a little bit. It's just like maybe I'm just finally sticking up for myself for once.
Dumb.
Proud of you.
Alright. I just needed to get rid of some stuff that, and...
No
great.
more berries.
No more berries. No more berries.
Berries.
Alright. You come further on down the road. Looks like it splits off left and right. Left is very clear of buildings for the most part, just a lot of vegetation, while right has a lot more buildings to it.
Do we want to explore the more barren-looking place, or do we want to explore the more building-looking place?
I'm curious about that big structure up ahead that kind of looks like a theater or something. Yeah, that.
Alright.
I'm curious about that.
I mean, we can go check it out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm curious too.
Alright. You step off of the main road, trundle through the underbrush, and you see that it is indeed a theater, a ruined amphitheater, more like. It looms over the surrounding buildings with vines clinging to its steps, animal statues lining the stands, and the muddy ground outside, stripped clean of vegetation once you move past the initial brush. An eerie silence hangs over the area. No birds cry, no insects chirp, nothing stirs.
Okay, that's incredibly unsettling.
Okay,
I make a perception check.
you make a perception check, listening for anything. It's still dead silent. Your other senses, though, immediately spring to life. For starters, you can see giant clawed footprints in the mud. From toe to heel, each of them like about 5 feet, maybe more, in length. Then as you get closer to the ruin, you find long, slender feathers, scarlet, orange, and green hues. And then you smell this, Thalia, before you see them. Dung.
God.
Heaps and heaps of dung, like almost person-sized piles of dung.
Everyone stop.
Ileana like goes for her sword.
I'm gonna make a nature check. Try and identify this.
Okay.
Oh, good. Pretty birdie.
Wait a second.
It's a horse.
What if there's a queen of feathers?
Oh God, no! Not like this.
God.
Alva, it's pretty obvious this is where the king of feathers would have made his lair.
Well, the good news is I don't think he's going to be coming back.
Might as well take a look at the place before other things decide to move in.
You know, that's a very good point. Just, be careful. Don't step in anything gross.
Thalia's ears are like all perked because she's like, Queen of Feathers.
Thalia, are you what are you looking around for?
Nothing. Let's go. There's nothing around here.
Alright.
She picks up a feather off of the ground.
Nice.
A mark of her victory.
You step into the amphitheater. It is, well, you've been to amphitheaters before. Open air, semicircular. Tiered seats overlook a terrible, terrible stage. Terrible looking stage, rather.
I was about to be like, wow, don't like diss amphitheaters.
And beneath the grandstands are a bunch of narrow passages and rubble-strewn chambers. A really dark, maze-like array of them, basically.
A maze.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is it's something we should go through. No, I'm kidding.
I'm not gonna say I'm not curious, but, you know, this isn't a temple, so maybe we should...
I mean, we could take a look around. I mean, if there's no King of Feathers, what's going to stop us?
I guess that's true. I guess my concern would be if there's anything, you know, in the maze.
If there's any traps, I'd imagine that the King of Feathers would have set it off.
Yeah,
I don't think the King of Feathers could have fit. Enough.
Exactly. I'm concerned about the spaces that he couldn't fit into.
Well, then we proceed with caution.
Yeah, let's just check it out quick.
All right. You step into the maze, take a quick look around, and you don't really see anything that looks like traps in there, but you do hear ragged breathing.
I'd like to proc my Eyes of the Grave to sense undead or
cool,
etc.
You attune your sixth sense in to see the flow of life all around you and see any disruptions to it. Doesn't seem to be any undead.
Well, no undead, just whatever it is that's been either stuck here or hiding here.
I guess I'll do a perception and hope that it's something natural.
Let's
Cool.
see.
I have a +6 to perception, but I've been rolling so badly.
You need to go to Denny's to apologize for your terrible rolls.
Can I help her?
I want to try perception too.
Okay, someone give Thalia advantage.
I'll help. Waves. Thalia, roll again.
Oh.
Oh my god!
This hurts. Guys, why is this happening?
From the sound of the breathing, it's not regular. It seems to be coming and going in erratic patterns, and then you realize that's not one thing in there. There's multiple things in there.
Oh. Wait, are they small things?
Let me double check. Because they are either small or medium. I know that for sure. Spoilers.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
I think I have an idea.
These don't sound very small.
I'm going to. I want to nature check the area around it and see if it looks like a nest.
Okay.
Nice. We love this. What is happening to me?
Why is Thalia doing so bad today?
Refresh roll 20 to reset your RNG.
I'm legitimately gonna do that.
Absolutely.
All right. Hey, this looks like it might be where a T-Rex nests.
You know what the fuck ever. I'm just gonna I'm going to signal everyone else to stay back, and I want to try and stealth and peek in there.
Wait, before you go, Lucy's gonna cast guidance on.
Danky.
Okay, roll stealth.
Wait,
Am I not
let me
allowed
a
to
D4.
roll over 10?
You got a 12.
You got 12!
Oh my god!
Jesus.
All right. You take some
I
steps
don't think.
into the darkened maze. You sneak as best you can. And you think you're sneaking... I'm not even going to lie to you and say you think you're sneaking all right, because you take a couple of steps in, you look around, and then you hear a... and then 4 more growls joining it in chorus. And then, stepping out of the darkness, are 5 Deinonychuses.
Are they baby guys?
No, they're full-grown Deinonychuses.
Great.
You're cutting out.
No, they are
No, it's
full-blown Deinonychuses.
Oh man.
Of course they are.
Wait. No. No.
Okay, I don't want to fight, so I just don't feel like fighting. So
Listen, can we just not fight? We're really tired. We already killed your king.
yeah, she knows she's discovered, so she stands up straight and she adapts their growling dino language, which she's spoken before.
All right.
And she kind of just goes, "Hail and well met," in the dino language. So the rest of the party just hears Thalia suddenly go,
Oh dear.
Intruder. Just because you speak our tongue does not mean you will not be our feast.
I think assuming that I'm a feast is kind of a bold claim considering these skinny arms.
The arms are for sex, the teeth are for killing you. That's the eating thing. We don't use arms to eat people. What are you talking about? That's just crazy.
You use the arms for sex? My arms?
No! What? Why did you get that from? Oh my god. Pink
Because
meat
I
is
said
so
my
weird.
skinny arms.
No, I thought you were talking about our skinny arms.
No, I'm talking about my skinny arms.
That's why we need to use pronouns, guys. My god.
Is everything all right?
She turns back to her party. It's fine.
Okay.
She goes back to the dinos. Listen.
Oh, you brought up a fate platter. How nice.
No, they're also really skinny, and one of them just have you ever listen? I myself am a connoisseur of the little guys. Have you ever tried to eat a turtle? Bad stuff.
Turtles don't usually come up here. I mean, is there a half-elf out there? We hear half-elves are delicious.
Well, I've never tried them.
You wanna?
I'm really glad that you're inviting me. Honestly. But no, we're kind of on a schedule. Hey, I have a question. Were you guys, how often do you guys get out of here?
We usually leave whenever the king is out hunting.
So, I have some pretty great news.
Okay,
Wait, do you like the king or do you not like him?
well, I mean, we don't like the fact that he goes, rah, rah, and tries to eat us. That's honestly pretty stupid, so that's why we usually go in here. But other than that, he's pretty cool. I mean, he's a real role model. I mean, he's got buff, skinny arms.
Well, I think here's the good news and the bad news. Bad news. No, I'll start with the good news. Because it's mostly good news. Good news. He's not gonna bother you guys anymore because I might have killed him accidentally.
Bold
Yes, I killed him.
claim. Where is your proof?
She's like, well, I haven't showered since then. Like, she gestures to herself covered in blood. If you really want to sniff me, really get in there. It should be the scent of his blood, and I have a feather from him. But he does leave those everywhere. I will acknowledge this.
Yeah, I was gonna say feathers don't mean anything. We could just, walk a minute and go
I
get
know,
one.
but you can walk out, and he won't be there. I tore him apart, limb from limb, and I can show you where I killed him.
All right. I'm going to have them roll a perception check to see if they do, in fact, understand. I don't know why that was with disadvantage. I'll take the 16. They take some sniffs. One of them's about to take a bite, and one's like, whoa, whoa, whoa! Dude, you remember that time when we, nicked the back of his heel and then there was some blood? Yeah. I remember the scent of that blood. Why? Dude, that's gross. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter why, okay? That's his blood, okay? What if she's telling the truth? Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Okay, so do you guys believe me?
I mean, I don't believe you, but pack mentality, man. If these guys are fine with it.
Says one of many identical sounding Dynamicuses.
I mean, I can just show you his corpse, but it's kind of a bit away.
Yeah, I
can
Yeah, and we were just in the middle of a nap, man. We don't want to go out hunting when it's nap time.
Oh shit, if I tell you where it is, you could just eat it.
Maybe. That's assuming that the other fucking Dynamicuses in here don't get to it first, ungrateful bastards.
Oh, that's probably true.
They better hurry.
Yeah, so you better hurry and get it.
Make a persuasion check.
It's probably gonna be a 9. Nice.
I could see that it was about to hit 14, though.
Can we just say it was 14?
You know what? For the sake of making this a funny encounter, I'll say you got a 14, so 15 total. And they're like,
Yay! Because what the hell is these dice?
these dice?
Well, you raise a point. When are we gonna get the chance to eat T-Rex again? Come on, guys, let's go eat T-Rex! Hell yeah! And then they just storm up past you, and as they go, you can hear one say, but guys, half-elf! We can find delicious half-elves later!
Wait, I didn't even tell you where he is. He's that way. And she yells the direction after them. And then she walks back out to the rest of the party and is like, I had a pretty good conversation.
I can only assume you intimidated them with your sheer skill.
I did do that.
I got in a little bit of a hurry.
I'm impressed. Yeah. So wait, did you just... That was you, right? That was you that sent them literally running away?
Yes.
Wow.
Now let's go. And please don't step on any of their things. You would hate it if someone ruined your room, too.
Okay.
Alright, fair.
Cool. You all follow Thalia into the passageways beneath the amphitheater. Make an investigation check, please.
Oh.
All of us?
Just one person.
Okay.
You can get advantage if someone helps you, yeah.
It's not gonna be me, you guys.
I'll try it. I have
help.
one.
Ava will help.
Cool.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do the roll.
Roll
Let's see.
it. Do it. Oh my god!
The party has one brain cell in between all of them.
And they can't agree on who's sharing.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I'm crying. This is the worst day ever.
So, since I am being GM, I'll go ahead and say that Mask rolls his eyes and is like, alright, while you're fumbling around, would you care to look over here? I think I found something.
Yay! Thanks, Mask.
Alright.
Fine.
Digging through all the rubble, where Mask found some, you find a couple of things that look fairly valuable. There is a platter made of electrum, which is inscribed with a bunch of images of humanoid figures around tables eating things. There is a mask carved in the shape of a humanoid made of painted gold. And there is a strangely well-polished helmet with an elongated top part, like for holding your forehead and skull, basically.
Huh, Megamind.
Mm-hmm.
Just wordlessly pass the mask to
Yeah.
Mask.
Mm-hmm. Mask takes it, nods, immediately puts it on. Oh yeah, this is definitely
Suits
a death
you.
mask.
Looks good.
Yeah, you gonna keep it on?
Well, it's not mine. I can keep it as backup.
Fair.
True, you wouldn't
Yeah.
want more flying monkeys.
Yeah, Mask just takes the mask, stares deeply at it. I need to study this one more before it can truly be mine.
Ooh. Interesting.
All right. Good for you. Let's see here. Well, there's a helmet. I
There
guess
is a
I'm
helmet.
a little wary if it's so well polished in a den full of dinosaurs. Right, I'm like, hey.
Oh, hey, is that a helmet? Says Orvex, immediately walking over to it.
Oh god.
Oh god, Orvix. Okay, what is it?
He picks up the helmet, stares at it. Looks to be a very well-polished helmet of some kind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Your
Right.
insight is invaluable.
Thank you, I try.
Well, you certainly do something.
Okay. God damn it, we already investigated.
I
I'm
mean-
just concerned.
I'm not really the helmet type. You seem sort of
I don't
like
know what that is right now.
his hair.
It's probably
Over one
useless, says
shoulder.
Orvex, just tossing it over his shoulder.
Ava catches it. Okay.
Well, I'm
Well,
sure we could sell it if we get out of here alive.
Yeah, I guess there's that. Yeah, because I'm not exactly a person either. Don't know if anyone else is a helmet person, or if it's even something you want to wear, given, we found it in a dinosaur den.
Liliana's the one that wears heavy armor.
That's true.
She's kind of looking at it.
There's got to be some
It's all
sort of
yours.
reason why it's so polished.
Yeah.
Can I make like an investigation?
You can
Any
make an
check?
Arcana check.
Okay. And
You're so excited.
Yay! Someone rolls high.
Hey!
that's not bad.
That's-
I'll take that. I'll take 2 digits.
You've heard of this type of helmet before, back in Waterdeep, actually.
Ooh.
This is no ordinary helmet. This is a helm of telepathy.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like Ileana's like looking at it, and then her eyes kind of go wide, and they turn sparkling. And she goes, "Oh,
All right.
oh!"
Mm-hmm.
Why are you screaming?
She like grabs it from Ava's hands, and she's like, "Oh!"
While wearing the helm of telepathy, you can use an action to cast Detect Thoughts from it. And as long as you maintain concentration on it, you can use a bonus action to send a telepathic message to anyone you're detecting thoughts from. it can reply while your focus on it continues. And also, once per day, while detecting thoughts, you can use a suggestion spell on whoever you're reading the thoughts of.
Oh my god, that's so sexy.
That's very cool.
Eliana looks so excited. Oh my god. So oh my god, what's it called again? What's that actually formally called?
Helm of Telepathy.
Okay. So she just looks at him and goes, "This is a helm of telepathy!" I don't know why it's so shiny, but it's a helm of telepathy! She's like holding it up like it's a new toy.
That's
That's-
fucking sweet.
Very impressive.
I guess it's shiny because it's magic.
Ah! Now that
Is
I
that
think
how that
about it,
works?
now that I think about it, magic does help preserve certain items so that they look more valuable and would be more obvious targets for adventurers rather than leaving behind a very valuable mind-reading helmet in the middle of a dinosaur den.
That seems very meta. Are you alright, Orvex?
Orvex, are you okay?
Sometimes a natural one just loops back around and it lets me see infinity. I mean, wait, what?
Ah, yes, overflow. I completely understand. I mean, what?
Oh my god. Meanwhile, Eliana's just looking at this helmet like she's like, I can't wait. This is awesome.
You know, well, Ileana, you're the one who wears. So.
She just puts it on.
Congratulations.
Kid?
All right.
I have a helmet.
You put on the helmet. You don't feel any different. You probably need to attune to it during a short rest or a long rest or something.
Yeah, you can't read
She
anyone's thoughts
She
yet.
puts it on and puts her arms up and I guess I'm gonna have to wait on this. That takes it back off.
Fair enough. I guess I want to take a look at the platter. Maybe roll a history check on it. I guess.
Cool.
See if I get anything.
Oh
from
my
it.
god!
Yay!
Yeah, this looks to be just a platter inscribed with images of Cholton feasting rituals. It's a very fancy dinner plate. You're sure you could sell it to interested buyers.
All right, fuck it. I could use the money. All right, I'm taking it.
All right.
Shall we, get out of here before maybe
Yes.
those dinosaurs come back? If they'll come
Let's
back.
Yes,
let's
they-
do that.
They were very interested in eating some delicious half-elf. So,
In that
Let's
case,
go.
let's go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You head back onto the road. I'm just going to go ahead and move this way because I feel that you will keep going north until there's nothing more to explore. Get to the last of the buildings, and this is another fucking plant discovery.
More plants, more plants, more plants, more plants.
please be botany.
His plants.
It is just barely not plants.
Damn it!
I hate this.
I wanted plants.
I was ready for plants.
You find yourself in what looks to have been an ancient Omuan art gallery.
Ooh.
And as you search through, you find a couple of interesting pieces, mostly bits of painted pottery and crystal vases. Several of them are shattered or otherwise useless, but 4 look to be in intact shape.
Huh.
We're fucking broke. At least
We
I'm
are.
fucking broke.
Yes.
I'm definitely willing to take these and sell them so that we are no longer fucking broke and can
Yes.
afford
That'd be good.
supplies. Assuming we make it out of Omu, of course.
That is a big
I'm
assumption.
good with that.
Alright.
Come see, come sa.
Mhm. You take the pots and jars. Woo!
Hooray!
All right. Let's keep going.
Cool.
Keep going.
Adventure.
Having thoroughly checked out this set of buildings, you double back, you head down the stairs, and you see the familiar, well, I won't say familiar because they're all kind of unique compared to other buildings. You see the shape of yet another Trickster God Shrine.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me just move you over to the map.
Oh boy. I am
Oh.
not taking a single step forward.
Okay.
We've learned.
We have learned. And we will wait to see what is in here because, haha, dynamic lighting's great. It's not, though.
Good
Role-playing
old
takes
dynamic
forever.
lighting.
All right, it's going to be the middle right one for those of you who can scroll there faster. For those who can't, zoop, dragged.
I haven't even loaded into the screen yet.
Great. Great, excellent. I don't know why it's showing the silhouettes
is.
of all these other shrines. Pay no attention to those.
Yeah, I was
There
gonna
we
say,
are.
I'm just gonna say this map fucking busted, yo.
this map is
This
so
map
bad.
be broke. All right, let's
Alright.
go.
So,
I'm just gonna chuck through. Ready, go. I'm kidding.
here we go. So,
I say let's make perception checks.
Yeah.
Cool.
That sounds fair.
yeah.
Listen, I have really bad eyes, so we'll see how I do. I knew it.
You have really bad one eye, Ileana. Let's be honest.
Ah!
Since everyone's doing it, I guess I'll make one too.
Say as you get the best out of all of us.
All right. So, as you approach the shrine, there are two cracked obelisks standing in the gate for it, past the broken walls enclosing the shrine. And on the obelisks are carvings of monkeys hanging by their tails.
Oh, I hate it.
Past the obelisks, there is a courtyard. It is filled with horsetails and arum lilies, a bunch of very cute little flowers. 5 separate archways open into darkness at the base of the ruin. Lucian, because you can see in the dark, you can see that the middle one goes to a larger chamber. The ones on its immediate left and right are very short and cut off midway through. Then the far left and far right curve off to the side. Mounted above the central archway is a stone plaque bearing a cuneiform inscription in Old Omuan, which, Ava, reads as follows. You fools! You have found another puzzle! It actually does not say that. It says, better to be Wongo's friend than his enemy.
Okay. Alright. Good. Well, try to be friendly. Trying to figure out how this one could relate, but I guess to be fair, I feel like I overthought the past 3. So.
All right. Also, as you step between the obelisks into the shrine, you hear in your heads a cacophony of shrieking monkey noises.
Oh gosh.
Ah! That's fine.
Delightful.
So wait, like in our, just in our heads?
Just
like not...
in your heads, yes.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
That's
Mask goes,
fine.
ow, 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 steps inside, slowly stops touching his head. I think we just need to move elsewhere and they will stop.
Really?
Cool, good.
Through we go.
Yep.
She's gonna follow him in.
All
Here
right.
we go.
Noom.
Oh my god, this map is so laggy.
Oh
This
god.
map is so laggy.
I despise this map, but I can't turn off dynamic lighting because then you'll see everything. All right.
Jesus.
As you step into a large central chamber, about 20 feet high or so, you see immediately in the center a 10-foot tall stone statue of an evil-looking monkey balanced on its tail.
Is that the star?
That is the star, yes, because someone did not want to draw a monkey statue just for this.
That's fair.
In the statue's limbs, are bowls, or rather, hands and feet are cupped into the shape of bowls, like all facing upward, cupped so that it looks like you could pour something in them. On the wall behind the statue, a sculpted relief shows a monkey-like creature tearing into a giant serpent. Cuneiform inscriptions are carved above and below the relief, Old Omuan. And before we get to that, there are 4 masks of painted stone protruding from the walls, depicting the heads of, from left to right, a lion, a boar, a zebra, and a vulture. Ava, the old Omuan, is talking about how Moa betrayed Wongo to the god Ubtao, and how he's totally gonna kick Moa's ass.
What? That is, of course, how Ava relays it. Moa's totally gonna kick so much ass.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right.
said that it'd be better to be a friend than an enemy, right?
Yeah?
All right.
Question is, what qualifies as his friend, I guess.
Fun that you should ask, because you look around more, Ava, you look at the statue, and you see another inscription in Old Omuan at the base of it, reading, Wongo's friend knows where to pour the water.
So there's multiple places to pour water.
Yeah.
We gotta know which one.
Well, call it a stretch, but 4 masks, 4 outstretched limbs, 4 other passages that we haven't looked in.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd be worth checking the other passages for, I don't know,
No?
anything.
Certainly
Sounds
worth
about
a
right.
shot, says Mask as he stares lovingly at the masks on the wall.
Do the masks look like they're actually like masks mounted on the wall, or just like masks like carved?
Given
on
Mask's
the
inability
wall?
to pry them off the wall, they look to be pretty firmly carved on.
Oh man, I was
Damn.
about to be like, go to him.
That's a shame. You look really good in a lion mask.
It's
I
true.
know, right?
You do have the panther mask though, so it works out.
Precious baby.
It's okay, we'll get you a cool lion mask when we get back to town after we've, gotten rid of the death curse. The easier of the two options here. But alright, well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to check out those other passages.
Alright.
Yep.
Lag. Screech, screech, screech.
Ah.
Okay, I guess I'll try one of these short passages.
Cool.
Buddy system.
Yeah, someone come with me.
I'm going with you.
Thank you.
Alright.
Alright. So I'm gonna step into the entryway so the goddamn monkey stops screaming in my ears.
Cool. You step past the entryway, you notice as you walk in, there is a raised portcullis, raised into the little tiny hole above the doorway. You just walk right under it.
Okay.
And then continuing down the short corridor, the one that lines up with the zebra, you find a molded stone zebra mask jutting into the main chamber, with an inscription in Old Omuan carved into the wall above the mask, reading, My only friend starved to death.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, so it's one of those logic puzzles. Okay,
Also-
I see.
Yeah. Also, through the mask, there, on the side that's not in the main chamber, there look to be eye holes that you can look through.
Look through the freaking eye holes.
So I'm gonna look through the eye holes. If anything stabs me in the eyes and I go blind, I'm gonna be pretty mad.
Okay.
You can fix. Hey, Lucian, you can fix my eyes if something pokes them out. right?
Not quite. Please be careful.
Yeah, okay.
Lucian will slap you with some guidance, because why not? It's preventative medicine.
Wow, thanks.
Okay.
Great. Good doctor. Alright, I'm gonna peer through the eye holes.
You peer through the eye holes. You see into the chamber a view of the statue, but through the mask you can see a ray of blue light falling onto its right foot.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll just move back from that for now. And let's check out the other... I want to check the one over here.
Cool.
Shrieking ceases.
Shriek. This map, though!
I hate this map so much. Boop!
Alright. You go to the end of this one, you see that this corresponds with the vulture's mask, and there's an inscription in Old Omuan that reads, "One of the others has no friends."
Alright.
Peering through this mask, same view, obviously from another angle, but this ray of blue light falls onto the left hand of the statue.
Okay. Alright.
Zip! You T-pose into a corridor with a boar mask. The inscription there reads, "The vulture is lucky to be alive." And through this mask, you see a ray of blue light falling onto the left foot of the statue.
Okay. And, the last one.
Last one.
No! I'm falling through the wall.
No, not this mask, the other mask.
I'm sorry, I can't. Listen, this dynamic lighting is making everything very weird. Procedures void through a wall.
Alright, you void through the wall into the lion mask chamber, where the inscription reads, "I ate one of the boar's friends."
Oh, God.
A character who peers through the mask, or rather Ava peering through the mask. I'm very tired.
It's okay.
Yeah. You see a ray of blue light, and this one is in the right hand of the statue.
Okay. Okay. So...
Alright, so the vulture both has a friend and has to be alive.
Yes.
So the lion ate one of the boar's friends. The lion and boar can't be friends.
Mm-hmm.
And that means the lion is alive. My only friend starved to death.
So that can't be the lion.
Well, no, because one of the others has no friends, is what the vulture said. So there is an odd one out. My only friend starved to death. One of the others has no friends. The vulture is lucky to be alive. I ate one of the boar's friends.
Logic.
Professor Layton didn't prepare me.
So the dead thing was a friend, for one.
Yeah.
And that can't be. Well, there must be two dead things if one starved to death and the lion ate the other.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
So if the
Well, could
logically,
could the lion have eaten the one that starved?
There's no reason why not. No, wait, no.
so logically, the lion and the vulture would be alive, correct?
Yes.
The vulture is alive, the lion ate something, so the lion couldn't have starved. My only friend starved to death, one of the others has no friends. The boar has friends, so it would be the zebra... Wait.
Zebra's friend starved to death.
Right.
Vulture-
Maybe you're right, and it is the starving and the... You get what I mean, right?
I do
Yeah.
get... Yeah, I mean, I guess to be fair, you can survive being eaten.
No.
No.
Looks at Ilyana.
I was gonna say...
wasn't eaten. Also, I need to get some scratch paper out. So give me a moment to do that.
God. Okay.
Well, one of the others has no friends implies the vulture has a friend, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Vulture has a friend, vulture is alive. It's two things.
Yes.
I ate one of the boar's friends. The boar has a friend. Okay. Zebra, my only friend starved to death. Zebra has a friend. That means lion must have no friends.
Oh yeah, because the lion only says he ate one of the bear's friends. Not saying
Yeah, so the lion.
has
We don't
friends.
want to give the lion any water.
Yeah, no.
Because the lion doesn't have any friends.
Okay. Vulture is lucky to be alive. My only friend starved to death. So the zebra can't have been friends with the vulture, right? Because the vulture's alive.
That's true.
And if the lion ate one of the boar's friends, the lion must have eaten the zebra, which was the boar's friend. And so the boar must have... The boar is the only one that's the odd one out, right? Am I understanding that correctly?
Wait.
I'm assuming, by the way, that Ava,
what?
you are out of the corridor talking to the rest of everyone about this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We're trying to find the people that have friends, right? Do we know how many?
I think the inscription said, Wongo's friend knows where to pour the water.
Right.
Just one?
Just
Well,
so I'd
The
assume-
vulture, if the vulture only had one friend and
is lucky to be alive.
well, no, if the vulture only had one friend and the friend starved to death, and the vulture has no friend, so it's not the
No,
vulture.
the zebra's
Oh,
friend starved
then
to death.
the zebra. So the zebra and the lion are out.
Well, yeah, right. So it's between the vulture and the boar.
But the vulture's lucky to be alive.
I stand by the boar being the odd one out. Because the boar could have multiple friends. Lion says, I ate one of the boar's friends, right?
That's
Yes.
true, yes.
I vote boar. I could be wrong. I'm not a smart man. We'll say that up front.
My only friends.
I mean, the only reason I'm being kind of literal about it is that most of these things, I don't know, the fact that the vulture is fortunate to be alive, if we get rid of the vulture, then we may be lucky to be alive.
I think it's the boar.
Okay.
Boars travel in packs and herds, usually in groups.
Yeah, that's true. You're a lot more likely to encounter a friendly vulture. Yeah, let's give it a shot.
Okay, so the boar was looking at the left foot.
Yes. It's,
All right.
I have my pot of water. I have that giant freaking urn.
Lucian will...
My
will
urn of
put-
many liquids.
Lucian will put guidance on Ileana then. Just, be careful.
There's my alchemy. Can our alchemy jug even produce water?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, it can. It can produce fresh water.
All right. The statue is very easy to climb, so you just go up there, pour about a pint of water into the statue's left hand, and as you do so, it sizzles, and starts steaming.
Oh gosh.
All right.
What does that mean?
You hear cackling as the steam starts forming into very pointy, small humanoid shapes flying everywhere, cackling and laughing in... Ava, you speak Aquan, yes?
I do speak Aquan, actually.
Alright. You do speak Aquan. They're laughing in Aquan, and you hear them say, Burn the fools! Burn the fools!
No, I don't think it was the boar.
So
Can
we're
we try
going
the vulture, please?
So we're going to take a quick break. When we
Also-
come back,
I said the vulture was lucky to be alive!
when we come back, we'll deal with these little assholes. Bye-bye.
I told you! I was saying it and no one...
Welcome back. We're fighting a bunch of angry steam boys.
Here in Tomb of Annihilation.
We've got
Say
God
something
visiting us.
stupid.
He's very excited to watch Doom of Annihilation.
I can't wait to see you all get screwed.
From outside, you hear Orvek say, I'm hearing some maniacal laughter in there. Is everything okay?
No!
Yeah, everything's
really.
fucking peachy. Stay out there.
You got it.
Yeah.
Ileana!
Blast.
Okay. What do you guys want me to? What do I do now?
I mean, if
I still have water.
If Azaka and Taban want to come in, that'd be great. But
I mean, I have my initiative. Like I'm before them,
Yep.
so
cool.
that's why I'm saying. Like, should I try another one or?
Just
The
No,
steam creatures cackle and say,
They try, they always fail. We burns them for failing, yes we does.
That's fine. I don't mind burning. I've been through worse.
Here's a thought. If you get the wrong one, we'll have to fight more.
Okay.
I don't know if they're gonna stop even if you fill up if you get it right. I guess they might. I guess just go for it. Do the vulture.
Okay.
That's what I'm like. You know what? If you want, or you could just try to attack the monsters. Here's a question.
I'm assuming that I am like here. I'm assuming that I am like right there because I climbed the fucking statue.
you are in fact right there.
So I'm like right where these guys are.
It's up to you, Ileana. You're a big grown lady. You can handle yourself. I believe in you.
I feel like I could either attack them or try to outwit them and be like, well, if you act like, if you really think that we're that dumb, maybe you would let us try a second time.
You can't
just show off how dumb we are. I know. Oh well. I guess I'm going for a sword.
Alright.
Wheezes. Okay, so I'm gonna attack this guy first. Let's see if I actually hit him.
Righty McGee.
Righty McGee. Do I hit you, Righty McGee?
You have hit Righty McGee.
Alright, let's Righty McGee. There you go, Righty McGee.
Alright. I'm assuming one-handed since you're climbing on things, so...
Yeah, probably.
You have a second attack.
I'm gonna go ahead and attack Lefty McGee now.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start getting a little bit of damage on both of them. Hey!
Nice.
You successfully damage both of the McGees. You swing your sword. Righty McGee, it just kind of zoops off his shoulder, sending a cloud of steam out. Middly McGee, however, looks a lot more hurt by your sword swing. Like, his flying is out of sync with the others now, basically.
Yay!
Yay!
There goes the McGees.
There goes the McGees. They heard stay outside, so that's what Azaka and Milan are gonna do.
No, I meant Orvex can stay outside.
You hear a call, you got this!
No, wait, no, you two come help.
Only the useless one needs to stay outside.
I'm not useless, I can shoot things.
How well?
I just don't want him to die via smoke monster or whatever. Steam monster, excuse me. He's just very squishy, where the other two aren't.
Okay, Otto, what do you do?
It's my turn, because I'm a dumbass, and I feel very... Oh, okay, well, I'm like... First of all, I was like, wait, no, fuck! Guys, please! And as she yells this, she, kind of hops past Ileana to hit Righty McGee.
Alright.
Oh, you're gonna hit Righty McGee?
I'm gonna hit Righty McGee. Gonna
Go for Righty McGee.
Bam, bam. Ah, fucking.
Both of those hit Righty McGee.
Oh,
Yay!
great! And an unarmed strike on Righty McGee.
That does not hit Righty McGee.
Bummer. Alright, well.
I'll do your damage roll. Hells yeah.
Bam.
One-handed or two-handed?
Two-handed.
Alright. You run up the wall, leap into the air, and with two massive swings, wham! Wham! You slam into Righty McGee until the smoke making him up just dissipates into a harmless cloud.
Yay! Does that mean Righty McGee's dead? Righty McGee's dead!
You killed Righty McGee!
I killed Steam. Wow. First I can punch stone, now I can hit Steam. Wow.
Alright. The two other steam creatures cackle, fly. One of them is going to fly here, turn around, and breathe a cloud of steam, scalding hot steam, by the way,
Okay.
at Ileana and Ava. I'm going to need the both of you to make dexterity saving throws.
You get an advantage of my charisma save, so you get +3 because you're next to me.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Wait,
Because
Do I
it's
get
just
advantage
whatever,
then?
if you have to make a saving throw.
It's
Oh,
a
neat.
+3
Well-
to whatever save you get.
oh,
Woo!
So, 13.
So it's a dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity,
I'm screwed.
yes.
But I get +3. Ah!
nice.
Oh, Ileana's used to being burned.
The both of you made it.
Yeah.
And even though the steam is scalding hot, you managed to endure it very, very well. You're going to take half of this damage. Only 4 fire damage to the both of you.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Hot damn.
True Lefty McGee is going to fly down here and breathe steam on the other player characters. So, Mask, Lucian, and Thalia are going to need dexterity saving
Are
throws.
you still within 10 feet of me? 2 of you are within 10 feet of me, I think. You are. You are not. Only Thalia gets the
Mask is good.
+3.
Mask is good. He's fine.
Mask is fine. Thalia, you get a
Lucian
+3.
is not.
Oh,
I'm
you
good.
don't need it. You don't need it. You need
I
it.
matrix.
All right. The fast boys matrix dodge out of the way of the steam, taking 4 fire damage. Lucian takes 8 because, ow! Oh god, steam! It burns! All right.
Mask's turn.
It is indeed Mask's turn.
Alright, Mask is going to... Alright, he's going to take a bonus action to disengage and head probably down this way.
Fucking bye!
Zoop back here, and then he's going to make a crossbow attack on that. Sorry, short bow. My mistake. Short bow attack on that. And do that.
That's a hit.
Excellent. And because there's an ally within 5 feet, there's sneak attack damage.
yay.
Mask continuing his scary, spooky ability to hit things that should not be hit. First a swarm of bees, and then steam. He just shoots it right through the head with a cloud of, not with a cloud of arrows, with an arrow. And I just read over the abilities and realized I forgot something when the last of these creatures died.
Yeah.
Yep.
What?
Both of them burst into clouds of scalding hot steam. So, Ava, I'm gonna need another dexterity saving throw. Ileana, I'm gonna need 2 from you.
Good.
Oh god, why?
Alright.
Well, so here's my first one. Oof.
So, you
Here's
still
the
got the
second one.
+3.
Oof.
So first you take half damage from another 8, wow, so 4 fire damage. And then,
Okay.
Ileana, you're gonna take the full damage
So that's
of
12.
1.
Oh.
No! 5 total fire damage as
5.
these things
Damn.
burst into clouds of steam.
Good lord. Again, Ileana is used to burns.
How to get burned, how to get burned! And then Thalia.
Okay, well, these guys aren't as big of a problem as I thought they would be, so I'm not gonna waste any spell slots on these idiots. If I back away from him, that'd be disengaging, right?
Disengaging is an action.
Yeah, but like if I wanted to like move like here, that'd be disengaging.
Yes, it would.
Okay, I don't really feel like doing that.
Okay.
So I'll just yeah, I'll just spear him, I guess.
You spear true Lefty McGee. Oh, nice. As the
Oof, ow,
music
it hurts.
suddenly cuts off. It's so tense that it just stops to wait the result of you spearing true Lefty McGee. Cool.
Poor Lefty McGee.
Cool. Lucian is going to take a step back and then cast Toll the Dead on true Lefty McGee. That is the wrong character sheet. Let me actually go to the spellcast.
Mask can't toll the dead.
I'm gonna need a wisdom save.
Alright. Cool. Come on, true lefty. I don't know why you did advantage.
Fucking sick, 19 damage.
Alright. A bell rings out, and Lefty McKee realizes his own mortality and explodes into steam. Thalia, I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
Wow, thanks, Boo.
You still get +3.
Okay. 9.
That's not enough to avoid the steam.
Oh.
We love that. I'm just gonna roll my IRL dice out of curiosity.
Okay.
That would have been a 13. I hate my life.
Okay. The steam creatures are dead. It took like 6 seconds.
Yeah. They were like, hee hee hee, and then we...
Alright.
So, Vulture, you said, Ileana?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's lucky to be alive, I think we'd be lucky to be alive.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, so which one was that?
That was...
Vulture would have been the left hand.
Okay. So she just goes to the left hand.
You go to the left hand.
Pour some fresh water.
Pour another pint of water into the left hand. The water sits in the left hand for a while before draining out, and then you hear the sound of bubbling, look up on the statue's head, and water starts pooling over it before assembling into the shape of a puzzle cube. And then, Ileana,
Yay!
you hear a voice in your head, this snarling, psychotic voice saying,
Take the prize and curse your friends, or fight my children to claim it. What is your choice?
Oh god, wait, so I can... Okay, wait, what? So I can either take it and curse my friends, or challenge... What?
Do you need me to repeat myself?
No, I don't need to! I feel like Ileana's sitting there like terrified, and if anybody like at midway starts asking if she's okay, she's like, "No, you don't need to ask me again." Ileana just looks at everybody like, "So we either take this in our curse forever, or we have to fight for it."
Fighting is what we've done so far.
We're pretty good at fighting.
Fights are good.
Then your choice is made,
says the voice in Ileana's head. And everyone hears the loud screeching of very angry monkeys. You hear bam, 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 the sound of portcullises outside closing. But none of you are in those corridors, so you're good. And then,
holy shit!
With a burst of magic, 4 dark-skinned, very angry-looking monkeys appear, holding onto the statue, clinging to it, and screaming.
Hello!
Hello!
I hate monkeys.
Can we just keep this initiative, please?
No.
Absolutely, we're keeping this initiative. I don't want to re-roll all that just to deal with these new freaking things.
Of course we gotta fight the monkeys.
Of course you gotta fight the monkeys.
Let's fight the monkeys.
Mm-hmm. You thought you'd go to a shrine without fighting something that wasn't a bunny, you fool.
No.
You absolute buffoon.
I 100% expected we were going to be fighting monkeys. So.
Alright. So,
Yeah.
Orvex is like, okay, now there's a lot of screaming. Are you guys sure you're good in there?
No, would you like to come in and help?
Okay, says Orvex. And then he is going to peer inside. Ah, yes, these are Sue monsters. If you remember, I was talking about those. That is the trickster god represented by Wongo.
Yep.
And he keeps on talking.
Okay. Yeah, we know. Shut up.
I'm tempted to just have him nod. You're welcome, says Orvex. Glad I could help you figure out what they were.
Jesus Christ. So, Ileana is taking her sword. She going for this boy.
All right.
Since he's right there. So, longsword number 1. Hup.
That is a miss as it dangles by its tail and just barely ducks out of the way of your sword. You have another attack, though.
Hup up. Hey!
That one's a hit.
Can I add a divine smite on that? Because fuck you.
Absolutely.
Yay! I'm gonna use the first spell slot. So, first off, there's the initial damage.
Cool.
And then divine smite at the first level because of what I am. It's a 2d8 for first level spell slot. Plus 1d8 for each. Okay, no. Okay.
So 2d8.
2d8. Sorry. Hey!
All right.
Hey, bad.
You jab your sword into the monkey and send a spark of radiant energy surging through it, burning it from inside. It looks pretty bloodied from the blow.
Bye. Bye, monkey.
All right. Azaka is going to walk in, see the monkeys, and try her best to shoot the monkey that Ileana's fighting. I say try her best because she's historically had some pretty bad luck hitting anything.
Don't jinx her.
I want to believe.
I want to believe.
I want to
God,
believe.
that's one hit.
What? It's because I believed.
It's because you believed. Only one hit because you believed.
Yay!
Yeah.
One hit is better than none hit.
For 4 damage to the evil monkey. Then it is to Bond's turn. He's gonna trundle his way in. Oh shit, that's a lot of monkeys, he says. Grabbing one spear, keeping the other one because he needs that for melee fighting, and throwing that at the monkey that Ileana's fighting.
Why are we all only going for one monkey? There are 3 other monkeys!
To finish that off so that 4 monkeys won't kill you. I don't know why he had advantage, but that was a miss. The spear whooshes past and embeds itself in the vulture mask on the side. Mask looks at this and goes, Ava!
Alright, go up to this monkey. And this is gonna come as a real shock, but I'm gonna fucking hit it. 1, 2, 3.
Cool. Second quarterstaff and the unarmed strike hit.
Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm just...
Cool. Bam!
Cool.
Bam! You punch the monkey in his stupid monkey face as he dangles upside down, mocking you with his monkey laughs.
Oh my god, this is so annoying and I cannot express it.
Alright. The monkeys then look around, see everybody, start cackling and roaring into this cacophony of screams that start to echo in everyone's head. Ileana, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. We all know that I love wisdom.
Very what?
You're a paladin, you're fine.
Hi.
You screwed me.
With the +3, you are fine.
Yay!
Ava, I'm going to need you also to make a wisdom saving throw.
You also have a +3.
You're next to a paladin.
You're super fine. So, the monkeys that are not currently engaged in tactical ape combat are focusing their hardest, but they do not manage to crush your minds. The ones that are engaged in tactical ape combat, the upper one is going to dangle from its tail and try to bite Ava.
Okay.
That's a miss.
That is a miss. And,
But then it has 4 limbs free, so it's going to swipe at you with all of its claws and paws.
Jesus.
For another miss.
Both miss. And also, since he missed, basically I can use
You can use your reaction to punch him for missing.
Ah, god damn it!
Yeah. He
I'm
just
so excited!
ends up wrapping his monkey arms around your stick and looks up at you. It would be adorable if he wasn't trying to eat your face. Then, the tactical ape combat with Ilyana shall begin!
Oh boy.
I can't
Damn it,
believe
that hits.
So-
I'm finally wearing my armor and it doesn't matter.
Oh my god, I can't believe the monkey bites Ilyana's face. And then it's going to try and swat at her with its many, many claws. But
That doesn't work.
You
That
just
barely
barely
misses.
You barely raise your shield and deflect the blows in time as the monkey just screams at you in fury.
These monsters stop trying to eat me.
You're
Please.
tasty.
You're tasty!
You're just
No.
so sweet. I could just gobble you up.
Stop it.
Right. So Mask is going to take aim straight down the corridor at the monkey directly in front of him.
Alright. That's a hit. Alright. As Ava engages in tactical combat with the monkey, it wraps its arms around the staff, goes for another bite, and Mask just thunk, shoots it in the head, and that is a dead monkey.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mask is going to use his movement to sort of dip around the corner and use his bonus action to...
Where did Mask go? Yeah,
Anyone's guess.
No one knows where Mask has gone.
He's always vanished.
What's the spooky?
Thalia.
Okay. Bitch ass monkeys.
Unlike
Turn
with
into a
fighting
bear and frighten them.
I don't think they're gonna be frightened from that. They seem to be wise monkeys.
Monkeys have no fear. Monkeys know only hatred.
It's true.
Although, this might make Monkey angry. I'll cast Wind Wall. Oh, well, here, I'll draw it. Wait, I got to change the color. Alright. Ooh! Here's my Wind Wall. You see it?
There it is. That's definitely a wind wall.
Yeah, it's encompassing the monkeys. It's kind, yeah.
Oh, strength save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thalia raises a hand, chants a couple of magic words, and battering waves of wind appear around the monkeys who are concentrating very hard on crushing the brains of Ava and Ilyana as they make strength saving throws.
That tied.
Cool. I think ties are a thing in favor of the attacker, so one totally loses and the other succeeds.
Okay, so 3d8 bludgeoning.
Cool. Alright. The monkeys are just battered by waves of wind, except for the bottom one. The bottom one's like, ow, 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 but more annoyed than anything. Come on, update the frickin' monkeys' hit points, my god!
Are they small or medium?
These are medium. They're big-ass monkeys.
Listen, we need this dynamic lighting for very important that it lags in every way possible.
I hate this map. I despise it just as much as you do.
Yeah.
This doesn't say, but I am... Because small flying creatures can't fly through the wall, I'm assuming this makes this, sort of a version of, what's the term I'm looking for? Rough terrain?
Not necessarily. It would be like impassable terrain if you're flying and you're small.
Yeah, but like wouldn't it take more movement to go through it even if you are bigger? Because that's still a lot of, like, wind.
It's a lot of wind. I will say that since you're having it loop back and forth around itself, I'll rule that this wall of wind will have it be difficult terrain.
Okay.
Cool.
Right. I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on the northernmost.
Cool. We must see if this is a wise monkey as well.
No, monkey.
Guess it is.
The
no.
Ah! No, it's not!
Not that wise. He's like, you fool! I know all the secrets of the universe!
12 necrotic damage.
There
Suck
goes
it.
the monkey!
Nice.
And Orbex is like, right, so now that you know all about these creatures, let's go shoot one, he goes. Pulls out a short bow, I think. Yeah, he pulls out a hand crossbow and tries to shoot the monkey that's in the wall of wind. It just goes flying and embeds itself in the lion mask.
Orbex, you idiot!
Dahlia just looks at him like,
Mask peering around the corner.
Nobody would know. Nobody. It would just be a stray arrow in the middle of a stream of arrows. Oh no, last I saw him, a bunch of Sioux monsters were sitting on him.
Oh no. It's a good thing I'm neutral.
Oh my god. Okay, so first hit for this monkey.
Cool.
Monkey boy.
That's just barely a miss against the
Why
swinging
do I
monkey.
keep missing all my freaking hits?
I don't know. Oh no! The monkey goes, pointing at you as you keep whacking the statue with your long sword. All right. Azaka is going to let me double check multi-attack if she can change which weapon she's using. She cannot. So instead, she's going to try shooting the monkey.
I believe. I want to believe.
All right, that's one. That's a hit, and then the second attack.
Woo!
Oh my God! She hit both times. Thanks to the power of belief.
Yeah, Zaka.
Fuck
Yeah.
this monkey.
Azaka just puts two arrows straight into the monkey as it stops laughing and collapses off of the statue.
Nice.
nice.
Taban
Hit the bun. There's
is
only
going
one
to
monkey boy left.
Taban his way over here and get stabbing on the monkey.
Stab that monkey.
Alright. He's gonna use two hands, because it's monkey stabbing time. He needs to focus on grabbing the spear in the wind. Cool. That is one hit to the monkey, 7 damage.
Yay!
Another hit to the monkey. He runs the monkey straight through. Almost runs the monkey straight through. I would be very surprised if he didn't with 3 attacks, yeah. That monkey is dead.
Yay!
Alright. The screeching of monkeys finally ceases as monkey bodies collapse to the ground.
I stop wind wall.
Wind wall is over now.
Can I? Ileana kind of like looks up. Can I take it now?
Fine!
Please? Thank you!
You're welcome!
She just takes the box.
You take the puzzle cube. I have like a million tabs open, so there we go. There's the one I'm looking for. It is emblazoned with the image of the Hell Monkeys.
I hate the hell
That's
monkey.
very scary looking.
That is
The others
scary
are
looking.
kind of pleasant, but this one's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't like
Jesus
that
Christ.
Yes. Yeah, that would explain it. Wongo is a bit of a jackass, according to the Legends of the Nine Gods.
Yeah, I got that impression. So let's, wherever we store this one, let's just keep that creepy little eyes facing, the inside of a bed or something. I don't want to see it anymore.
I don't want that thing facing me.
No.
Can we go now?
Yes, we can go now.
Yes.
All right. You head out of the shrine, having bested its challenges through immense violence. Glory to Wongo.
Because you know what they say. Nothing is better than grotesque violence at solving a problem.
It's true. It's correct.
All right.
I don't know why I started losing my voice there, but
No,
yay!
it's okay. Well, I guess we'll carry on to the next road.
Carry on, the wayward son.
Cool.
I didn't need you to bring that song into my head. You did.
There'll be peace when it's done.
God damn it.
All right. You could immediately step off the road or go north or south on it. Which way are you going?
Let's go north, just kind of get that little section taken care of.
Sure, let's do it.
Okay. Whoop. You go through the dense underbrush, and
more plants, more plants.
More plants. This is not, in fact, more plants. I'm sorry to tell you. I can't believe Alex is laid low by plants. All right. It's saying to scroll down to a place that's not immediately apparent in my thing, though. Cool.
Oh boy.
So,
Oh boy.
you get to the base of the cliffs, and before you see a 15-foot tall obelisk made of cracked stone, draped in vines and black moss. And behind it, you see this dark passageway, obscured by withered creepers, plants, and vines, and all that. And then...
Creeper?
Do not.
Man.
Continuing.
You take 4d12 shame damage, Ileana.
Okay, the dice are green.
Yep, that's the shame. Then, there's that tunnel, but... Shame! Oh, my shame! Alright. So, there is a second, smaller tunnel, burrowing into the base of a cliff towards the east, and... from narrow ledges carved into the cliff face, looking over the obelisk, are 3 stone gargoyles.
They better not be the ones from the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Hate those bastards.
Yeah.
I did not say that in character.
That was very close to the...
Yeah. You hear one of them in a voice suspiciously similar to Orvex say, "Hey, you got any goats down there?"
No!
God.
Not like this.
Yeah, I realized that was really close to the Thalia voice, because my Thalia voice, I just get into it when
You're done.
If you will give me but a few minutes, it turns out there is a map of this place.
Oh.
Yeah. I, however, will need to put you there because I do not think we were prepared to go to this particular area.
Of course not.
We're just here to fuck everything up for you, aren't you?
Sorry.
I can't believe every time I try to do something nice, like step in and help with the whole, we gotta do some DMing because Xander's got a thing. No problem, I can keep to a schedule. No, let's go to this place where we're not supposed to be.
No plan survives contact.
That's what you get for telling us we can go anywhere.
Yeah, welcome to behind the scenes of Tomb of Annihilation. I'm dying, Scoob.
That's just Tomb of Annihilation.
Alright. And then I've got to copy and paste all of you from the fucking other map. So that's great.
No!
Do you really want to tangle with gargoyles?
I mean...
You know what, I'll just put light Ava there for right now so you can see something.
Light Abba.
Light Ava!
Oh boy.
Or at the very least, the viewers can see something. I don't know who else can see from Ava.
I guess we'll find out.
Oh. And then, woo! It is very dark in here.
Yep, I kissed.
turned off the light.
There we go.
There we go. I'll go drag the rest of you in here in a second.
Oh, there we are.
Wow, this obelisk casts a very
Light
impressive shadow.
Ava.
Very impressive shadow. Yes.
Is there anything written on the obelisk?
Yeah, that's the first.
Do you want to
Yeah, I'd
clear
like-
off the moss from it?
Yeah.
Then
I'd
yeah.
Why not?
You spend some time clearing off the moss, and you see there is, in fact, something written on the obelisk in common.
Huh. Okay, what does it say?
Fear the night when the Forsaken One seizes death's mantle, and the seas dry up, and the dead rise, and I, a Sararak, reap the world of the living. Those who dare enter, take heed. The enemies oppose. One stands in between them. In darkness, it hides. Don the mask or be seen. Speak no truth to the doomed child. The keys turn on the inside only.
Well, that's ominous.
This, you know, this,
Thank
this-
you so
Oh,
fucking
God,
much.
Yay!
God's bless. I was concerned.
Here, I'm like, oh no. So this is a message from the guy.
The Undying One, yes, says Mask, clenching a fist.
Yeah. Well, if we've got a message from him, something tells me maybe we shouldn't all those puzzle cubes.
It's very sporting of him to leave a message, don't you think?
It really is.
It is nice.
I guess it's no fun if, there's no challenge, maybe? I don't know how these things
I don't
work.
know, he's fucking crazy. I don't know what when.
He's just full of himself. That's what's going on here.
Yeah. Let's get back to looking. We can come back to whatever it is.
I agree. At least we know where it is, says Azaka.
And at least it gives us time to try and figure out what this means, too.
That's true.
I feel like Ileana writes it down in a little handy notebook or something. I don't know. She's the kind of kid who would have that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Written down in that diary.
Dear diary, today I fought monkeys. They sucked.
Dear Mia, we fought monkeys and it sucked. And also, I guess the guy who's probably causing you to die horribly has left us a really weird
Cryptic message.
note.
Yeah.
Very cryptic message.
Glorious mother of ravens, I bring excellent news. I have found the location of our hated foe. Also, I fought monkeys, and they sucked.
Letters from the DOA.
Letters from TOA.
That reminds me of
And then,
Snape's
and then
diary.
Ileana looks over. Who are you writing to, Lucian?
Dear diary, last night, Dahlia went feral. It was absolutely glorious. Today, we fought terrible monkeys. But, on the plus side, Taban had to squeeze by me with his glistening pecs, so was it really a loss? Wait, what? Were we writing to things? Lucy, snaps into those. Damn
it.
Anyway.
Thalia also canonly has a journal that she's brought with her this whole time, so she's also writing during this writing time, which is really cute.
God.
I'm glad we've all taken some time to write this. Wait, this is important. Do Azaka and Taban also take writing?
To whoever finds this letter, if I owe you money, haha! Joke's on you! Now I am dead! Also, I fought monkeys. I was very manly, and they sucked.
I thought it was Azaka, and then it was
right.
Azaka. Right
Yeah.
down. I knew the boar was a trap.
Yeah.
I
They
knew
were all
the boar was
fools.
a lie.
They were all fools to trust the boar.
Eliana didn't trust the boar at all.
All fools!
Okay, let's
the one saying to go for the
I don't-
vulture all along.
I don't like standing under these gargoyles. Let's
move on.
Where are we going?
I don't like these gargoyles. I feel like they're gonna ruin the tone of the show.
Whee!
All right. You strut back down the road. Confident in the knowledge that you could probably find that place again if you need to.
Yeah. Do we want to go this way, or do we want to keep on going down?
I think
maybe we could follow the cliff walls. Maybe do everything that's on dry land before having to go into the river.
let's do that.
That's just me, though.
Yeah, let's
No, I
try not to
agree.
go into swampland if we can help it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's follow this little line of buildings up at the edge of the cliffs here, I guess, from the road. Yep, that.
Cool.
Yep.
It's
Basically doing that. Okay, cool. Let's do it.
All right. The afternoon quickly approaches as you go zigzagging through the buildings.
Plants, plants, plants!
Plants, 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 plants.
Oh my god, if they are going to be plants, I will shit.
Come on,
I
big
want
money.
to leave.
Come on, big money!
Ha! Not plants!
Damn it!
Sad.
You find a bunch of wooden statuettes of Wongo.
Wow, stupid. Let's burn them.
Don't burn
Ava
them.
like picks one up, kind of wrinkles her nose at it, thinks about throwing it. And this is a piece of history.
And also
Close it.
valuable.
Think we could sell these? Let's sell these.
Yeah, let's.
I think we sell some of them.
Ava goes and picks it up, the one she just threw.
Better
I got
than
my
desecrating something that ostensibly belongs to a god. You know.
Brilliant.
All right. So you go search through those buildings. Sun starts to set. You turn around, make your way back, and then you smell the scent of honey and hear the soft buzzing of bees.
No! I said no bees!
You said no bees, and yet there are bees.
And yet there are bees.
As you turn, I will say that Mask, since he has the highest passive perception, easily catches the glimpse of movement ducking behind a corner of a building.
Follow suit, I guess.
All right.
Eliana, like practically leaps over, like probably falls over because
Is it humanoid? Mask, can you tell?
Mask peers and sees the tiny ashen-skinned features of a small mask-wearing sprite. It is a chewinga that smells of honey, has a bunch of bees surrounding it, and just peers curiously up at him.
Oh.
Hey.
Eliana like peers out from behind everybody. Oh.
All right.
So
as it peers, it looks at Ileana, sees her curly hair, and slowly reaches out a hand towards her.
I mean, Ileana's kind of curious too. It's tiny and cute.
They've helped us before.
Yes.
That's true. She just kind of like, I mean, seeing it wants her kind of to mess with her hair. She's and she kind of like moves one of her little her ponytails over so it can easily reach it.
All right. The Chewinga approaches, climbs up your side, gently paws at your ponytail, running its fingers through, just seeming absolutely fascinated by what it sees.
Oh, it likes my hair. Oh, that's so nice.
That's
so cute.
Adorable.
So cute.
She kind of like waves the ponytail around a little bit so it kind of like fluffs at it. Kind of like,
Aww.
kind of like almost playing with it.
The Chewinga doesn't make any sound, but you get the impression that it is enjoying this immensely.
Oh, that's cute.
What a Kodak moment.
I'm gonna look through my inventory and see if I have anything fun for it to play with.
Okay.
What are you doing all the way out here?
The Chewinga stops petting the hair, leans back so it can get a full view of your face, tilts its head, looks at all of you. Let me double check what a spell can do, because that might help it try to communicate.
Ooh.
Because
Darn it, I wish
otherwise...
I had time to...
Otherwise...
I wish I had time to merge with that freaking helmet, because then I could actually try and read its thoughts.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
I don't think it's an animal, so I can't communicate with it.
No, this is an elemental.
Yeah.
Alright. The Chewinga blinks its eyes, whispers in some ancient unknown language, and you hear the sound of a wagon wheel turning in the air.
Rock me, baby, like a wagon wheel.
Travelers passing through?
It whispers again, and you smell mud.
Oh, the wagon.
You know that? Yeah. Are you trying to find that place?
The Chewinga whispers again, and you get this very pleasant smell, like the smell of a hearth, this very homey smell. And you actually make an insight check.
Oh, okay, shit. Alright. Well, I have no insight, so... Yeah.
It's definitely trying to find its home.
Oh!
Yeah, 100% it's trying to find a home.
Oh, baby! I feel like Ileana kind of like, if it's in her hair, she kind of might gesture kind of towards her shoulder and be like, you can stay here, and we can like take you back there if you need.
The Chewinga gladly clambers up onto your shoulder, kind of nestles in your hair.
I love him! And Ileana kind of like turns back around and says, I think we need to go back to the wagon.
Oh, Thalia looks at the Chewinga and like conjures one of the flowers that was at the wagon with Druidcraft, and she hands it to him like, did you put these at the wagon?
The Chewinga takes the flower petal from you, sees it's exactly like the others, and it conjures up the scent of something. It smells a lot like roots and fungus, basically, recently uprooted, as you hand over the flower and ask, did you leave the flowers there?
Interesting.
Yes, probably.
You can always make an insight check to try and understand what the Chewinga is saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for this one.
Please do. Help me.
Oh my god. I rolled my IRL dice and got a nat 16.
Nice. The chewinga doesn't smell like recently uprooted roots. It smells like honey.
Well, she shrugs a little.
Well, I mean, I for one think this creature is adorable, but I have no idea if we're even really understanding what it wants, so...
Well, it did have something to do with the wagon, I think. So can we start there and then try and figure it out?
I suppose.
I see nothing wrong with helping nature.
Brightens up. She kind of like also is playing with it a little bit with her finger. Just because it's cute and small.
It's an adorable baby with the adorable baby.
It's adorable baby. Alright, let's go back to the wagon.
Alright. You turn, do a little zigzag path down the bank of the shoreline. And, whoop, that was not something I meant to click. Sorry, chat, you're going to lag out super bad.
Oh no! What did you do?
I clicked on a link for a thing I did not mean to.
Oh no!
Okay.
Can't believe you've done this.
Can't believe you've done this. But, you head through the buildings and get to a derelict market hall on the street corner up ahead, with frayed cloth awnings, hanging in tatters above a broad alleyway lined with stalls.
Ooh. Is there stuff we can sell? Can we sell it?
You can certainly investigate.
Yeah.
Sure, let's look around.
Do the investigating.
Let's see. Does anyone want to roll with advantage, or do we want to just say that we're all rolling separately?
Let's just roll. Let's just roll.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll help you, Lucian, and you roll with advantage.
Sure.
Reasons.
Let's do that.
Let's do that.
You're a smart man.
Alright. I need to double check something.
Oh boy.
Roger, roger. Kind of surprised that any cloth is here at all after, spending so much time out in the jungle.
You do
true.
some investigation, stepping through the market stall, and Ava, as you look through, not really caring unless there's anything valuable, you hear a beneath your feet.
Oh.
I glance down to see what the fuck I just did.
Alright. Your foot appears to have stepped on some kind of tripwire, and you look to see, I wonder what that could be. So you look up, and you hear a chong as a clay pot goes flying for you.
Hey! I'm gonna just... oh, well... Would I just roll dexterity, or... I'm gonna try to dodge it.
You duck to the side as the pot flies past you and clatters on against a wall nearby into a pile of green slime.
Oh, that's, okay, everyone careful. Fuck was the green slime?
Does the slime appear to be caustic?
Make a nature check.
Sure thing.
I'll help out.
Okay.
Sure thing. You go ahead and roll.
Oh my god! did something! You did something!
Finally! The curse is broken.
I hope so.
Yeah, you've definitely heard of this, Thalia. Green slime like this is highly acidic. It dissolves flesh, organic material, and metal on contact, basically. It has no ability to move by itself, but it's gonna burn if you touch it.
She calls for everyone to stop when that happens. That is... Don't touch that green slime. That will burn your flesh off. And your armor.
Good to know. Oof.
Did that occur because of a trap?
Yes. So, be careful.
Yeah, I see it one of two ways. Either it's not worth bothering with this place, or if it's still trapped, that means there must be something worth protecting.
There is that. But I'm very bad at investigating. Very bad.
If we're looking
It's
for
all
traps
right, Ob.
specifically, then perception could perhaps be of use, says Mask.
I'm not good at that either. Try. Look around, see if there's anything useful. That
Okay, you have fun with that, says Mask with the 10 perception.
Yeah.
Listen, Mask, I feel bad when I ask you.
Well, then by all means, take a look around.
I did.
Okay.
That's what I did.
Alright, you take a look around. This time watching very carefully where you step. And you find a pressure plate.
Huh. Pressure plate, like...
Pressure plate, like if you step on it, that's gonna connect to a trap, probably.
Cool. Alright, well, not stepping on that. Nope.
Does it look like it was recently armed?
Make an investigation check.
Wait a second. Let me, help you with that, please.
Okay.
Did you give me guidance?
Yes.
Ah. I use it?
Great. Roll the d4. Alright, that will make you succeed. These traps look to be fairly hastily constructed, but also pretty well maintained.
So, recently?
So yeah, it looks like these things were set recently and regularly.
That's different.
That's interesting.
Thalia walks over to Lucian. She's away from Ileana. And kind of whispers to Lucian, "Do you think our little friend may have had anything to do with this?"
Yeah, Lucian sort of like brushes at his hair a little bit. That friend?
Yeah, that friend.
Honestly, I doubt it. It just doesn't seem the type to go in for traps or anything like that. It's a nature spirit, right?
Yes, but elementals can be tricksters.
I mean, we've encountered these Chewingas once before, and they were nothing but helpful at the time, so I don't really see why this one would be different.
Meanwhile, Liliana's kind of looking at her little buddy like, is there anything that we really need to find in here?
I have a theory, and, well, if anyone would be still living in these ruins, then traps might be a good way to defend your home, which would make sense as to why they'd be maintained and maybe set up right before people wandered into them. So perhaps it would be just good to leave well enough alone? I don't know.
For now, that might be better.
I suppose so. I also don't
So
think.
that's when it gets back.
I mean, whatever's in here probably doesn't matter, honestly. It's probably just extra stuff we can take and sell, which to me doesn't matter. I have no use for money.
Good for you, but
Let's go find that wagon, I guess.
yeah, let's go find that wagon. Like,
All right.
Yay! Ileana brightens up and's carrying her little buddy.
Cool. Just gonna check one more thing before you head out.
More plants, more plants!
more plants. Wait, what if they're bad plants?
All right. You walk forward and you see a stall with a bunch of fresh plants on it.
Yes!
A stall
Yeah, this is a market hall.
with fresh plants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a little suspicious.
What? Hey, Thalia, do you recognize what those plants are?
Well, I'll give it a look, but this is pretty sus.
This is pretty.
It really is.
All right.
Well, I don't know anything anymore.
You go forward, you lean over to check the plants. Surprise, they weren't plants at all. They burst open and a swarm of centipedes bursts out and crawls all over you, Thalia.
Centipedes, well, I've had worse.
Yeah, I feel like of all people, Thalia would just be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Thalia's pretty cool about this, actually. She's
This is fine. I'm okay with the centipedes that are happening right now.
I'd be much more upset if they were scorpions, but centipedes are actually kind of alright.
All right, I just need to double check what the centipede's attack is, because they're gonna go bite you. They're rude.
Rude.
Naturally.
+3. Yeah, you just kind of stand there going, this is fine, at the swarms of centipedes covering you, until they eventually just disperse naturally.
Yeah.
And as they do, you turn back to the rest of the group, and out of the corner of your eye, see a small, scaled figure darting down behind another market stall, and then just descending quickly and vanishing.
Are you the one who made those poor things go in those jars?
You call out to
What are you talking about?
You call
Who
out
am
to
I
the creature,
talking
and it
to?
does not answer.
I feel like we all just, like, turn and look to where she was talking.
Her, like, ears flatten a little, and she looks pissed.
What?
Did you see something?
Yes, I saw some sort of figure and an ashen scaled figure, and then it disappeared.
I can infer a number of things, and most of those things say to just maybe leave.
Yeah, let's go.
I mean,
So
how
they're
does
just
it-
trying to defend itself.
does the saying go, never corner a kobold in its warren, or something like that?
I don't
know.
fucking know.
Sure. All right, yeah, let's get to that wheelbarrow.
All right.
Thalia, before leaving, she uses Druidcraft to write in the plant, like to like conjure up some like a flower bed to write, and with the plants she writes. Let me see, what languages do I know? I know Common and Elvish. Yeah, I write in Common, Elvish, Druidic, and Primordial because those are all the languages I know. Fuck you. On the ground.
Wow.
I see.
Subtle.
Follow everything.
All right. You go over to where the wagon was, and by now I will say it is nightfall. The wagon's still there, overturned.
Ileana licks off her little buddy. You're like,
Okay.
all right.
All right.
What are you trying to look for?
The Chewinga just looks confused, back between you and the cart.
Should we
Oh no!
set
Why
the
is it
cart-
confused?
Should we set the cart right? Let's put it back where it was.
Maybe.
Alright.
Alright.
You go over, start upturning the cart, and as you do, you hear soft footsteps nearby. Then you turn, you look, and these vaguely humanoid creatures that seem to be made out of mold, carrying spears, very, very crudely made spears, creep out of the underbrush, approaching the cart with flowers in hand. They look up, see you, they hiss, and reach for their spears, but then they see the Chewinga, stare. I'm going to show you a picture of what the approaching creatures look like.
Can someone send it in the Discord?
Sure.
They're cute.
Yep. Yeah, these are pretty small-looking creatures. They look at you, look at the Chewinga, and then they turn and just run, screaming, seeing the Chewinga around.
Oh
God, it's a good guy, run!
They just drop the flowers where they were, rather than take them over to the cart.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
Dahlia just confused.
I mean,
We're very out of our depth with whatever social is happening here.
Ileana looks at her little buddy like, wait, I'm confused.
The Chewinga looks just as baffled by what just happened.
Did we just avoid a conflict?
I guess.
Thalia takes the flowers and puts them by the wagon anyway.
Cool.
I was gonna say Ileana was gonna help with that too, because oh no, they were just doing their thing.
Alright, I'm just gonna have Mask go ahead and take 10 on an insight check. Be like, wait. So they dropped off the flowers. As far as we know, the Chewinga had nothing to do with it. They're arranged in a sort of offering. Do those creatures believe this creature is their god, and are bringing flowers to appease it somehow?
Oh, that's so sweet!
That's adorable. But then why would they run in fear?
Yeah, that's the weird part.
Perhaps
Lots terrifying.
Perhaps to avoid the terrifying wrath of a Chewinga.
This is true.
There you have it.
It's like your god appearing like before your very eyes. I think you'd be scared. I know I'd be scared.
It depends on the god.
I mean, says Mask.
Ileana looks like I'd be scared because it's just of how much power that.
Says the paladin who wields divine power.
Yeah.
Listen!
If anyone should be scared, it should be me.
Yeah, true.
Or me, who ran and hid from the gods my entire life.
It's impossible to hide from gods.
Exactly.
Ah, I see.
Well, I'm sorry to hear
So,
that.
Does anyone know what those things were? Azaka, have you seen those before?
Yes, I believe they are called Vegepygmies.
What?
Vegepygmies. Basically, you might have known them by the name Mold Folk.
Oh!
That sounds like we're gonna get a respiratory infection.
Probably. I would not get too close. I think they might be infectious.
Great.
Ileana looks at her little friend and goes, oh wait, so this isn't where you wanted to go. Ileana looks at her like, oh no.
The Chewinga looks at you, looks at all of you rapidly in turn.
Oh no, is roll an insight check for me?
Yeah. Someone roll insight for Ileana.
Sure, got it.
Thanks.
Just give me a moment. You rolled a nat one.
No, you're spooking it!
I'm sorry.
Another nat one.
Another nat one! You're really bad at I don't know what it wants.
I'm really bad at trying to be friends with this thing. Jesus Christ.
Ava, it wants to go with you. It looks really curious about you guys and just wants to hang out, touch Ileana's hair, and just be a cool Chewinga friend.
Thalia wants to be a mom to it. Can I roll to try and be mom?
What is that roll even?
That's what I'm asking.
I would be very surprised if you could do this, but I guess that would be a persuasion roll to try and mom.
Persuasion or animal handling?
It's not an animal!
But it's handling.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. The Chewinga is intelligent, wise, and charismatic enough that animal handling would not work.
Fine. I got a 4.
You just basically try all your momly charms on the Chewinga, which just looks baffled at the display.
Well, my rules are against me. I hate everything. Good night.
Yeah, I think it just wants to hang out with.
Oh,
fine by me.
All right.
I don't see why it wouldn't. It couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Keep on smoothing her hair a little bit every now and then, just to mess with it. It has to tangle its way back out. Adventure.
Adventure,
Chewinga.
Well, we've tromped halfway across the city to see some mold folk.
And also
Truly
fight monkeys that sucked.
Truly a red letter day for the Chucks. Let's go to bed.
All right.
Not here, though.
Not here, but somewhere.
Cool. Yeah, where exactly would you settle down to nap?
That's a question. It's nighttime. Really?
Hey, Thalia, you're good at things like survival. Do you want to help me try and find a good place to settle down?
Sure, I mean, theoretically I'm good at it, but...
In that case, I guess... Alright.
Trust in the heart of the
You know what?
I'll roll mine, and we'll see how that goes.
Okay. Thalia, you're tired. You just want to stay here. It'll be fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
I'm tired and I'm angry.
Lucian, probably somewhere that is walled in would be the best place to nap, or rest rather, so that you don't get beset on all sides.
Alright. I guess the closest area would be the Temple of Wongo, right? I believe.
Oh, but that one sucks.
It does. Do you want to just go back to the bunny one?
I was good with the.
I mean, that is all the way down south, though.
Yeah.
It's kind of
the monkey one. I think the monkey yelling stopped. So I think we'll be okay.
We'll just find the closest walled area that looks fairly safe, that we can just make sure that there's nothing bullshit in it.
What about that one, says Matt, pointing directly over to the side.
Yeah.
Alright. That's in, folks.
Take a look and make sure there's no bullshit, I guess.
Cool. You take a look to make sure there's no bullshit.
Is there bullshit?
Is there bullshit?
Don't let me roll.
Okay. There is no bullshit.
Yay!
Oh, sorry. Yay, sweet. Let's figure out watches.
Yeah, Ava can watch with someone again.
I'll take 2 because
Yeah, we'll just
as
do
an elf.
Ava and Lucian's.
Ileana will take the other one.
Well,
Best
Lucian and I both only have to trance, so
Right. So first watch would be me and Ava, and then second watch would be me and you, Thalia, and then third watch would be you and someone else.
I'll do the
Ileana
watch then.
volunteered.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Perfect.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Cool.
Yay.
Yay!
Back to the most important of smut. So important.
Yep. Back to very important smut. You, for once, your smut reading is not interrupted.
Oh,
finally!
God.
Listen, we're finally getting to the good part in the plot.
Plot, yes.
Yes.
We're getting to the part where there is a plot.
Exactly, that's the good part.
Alright. And then, second watch?
Alrighty, yes.
that mic sound sounded like a fart. That was out of character.
There we go.
Lord.
Right.
I did my roll.
Cool.
Well,
Well, now I'm good.
Yeah, wow, Thalia's freaking great. Thalia and Lucian, you both make this. Thalia, you spot it first. Immediately, you catch some movement out of the corner of your eye and look out onto the roofs of some buildings to the north. You can see a nimble humanoid figure walking across them, leaping to another, grabbing onto the side, holding on, and just climbing straight up before getting to the corner, looking around, squatting down and looking in your direction.
Ooh.
She points this out to Lucian, but like quietly, like nudges him and then like nods in the direction.
Yeah, Lucian just sort of nods like, I see it. Is there any way that is it too far to maybe tell what it is? Or?
It is 300 feet away.
Jesus!
Wow.
So a bit far. In that case, since it's looking directly at us, Lucian will just sort of like casually reach for the mace and for his mace and just sort of like hold it and look towards it and just like we see you. Don't. It's not worth it.
All right. In that case, as you do this, the figure just keeps on looking, keeps on staring, sees that you are probably not going to make any aggressive moves other than just, hey buddy, don't mess with us. Drop to the ground nimbly, head over to the side of the building, and as it gets closer, you can see that this is a tabaxi with graying black fur, longbow slung across his back, and what looks to be an explorer's pack in a backpack next to him. As he gets closer, he goes to the side of the building you're in, unsheathes his claws, grips onto the side, starts climbing.
To Lucian, I speak in Elvish, and I say, and I whisper, "Do you think this is going to be a problem?"
Lucian just kind of shrugs. I mean, you're staying awake. You're staying awake for the next watch. He didn't decide to fuck with us. It should be fine.
I suppose if he's just trying to pillage.
By all means. Nobody else is using this shit, right?
Yeah. Well, whatever.
I can hear you, he says.
Does he speak Elvish?
It says common in one other language, so I just decided Elvish is that language.
Oh, come on.
Everything works out.
Thalia rolls her eyes. Well, I didn't expect that in common.
You're very noisy. Anyone could hear you.
I wasn't that noisy.
Well, if you care to join us, feel free. If not...
The Tabaxi looks over in your direction, and you can see that in his left eye there are a bunch of cataract spots clouding it. He looks over in your direction, sees the camp you have, sees that you're covered in blood, and scoffs, and is about to turn away. But then he turns and sees the very fancy longbow that Thalia has.
Don't fuck with it!
What is that?
Who wants what?
Your bow.
It's mine.
Says the Tabaxi, turning away.
She doesn't say anything else. It's hers.
Alright. He's just
She's
gonna
not
go.
saying anything, I'm not saying anything.
He's just gonna go back to climbing up the building then.
Have fun, sir.
Bye!
Sick. What a
Cool.
guy.
Doing your sick parkour.
Alright. So, that watch passes without incident.
Yay!
Yay!
Lucian and I were just like, what the fuck? It was fine.
It's
The fuck? Fuck off?
Don't mind me, I was just rolling for checking on something.
It's a surprise roll that'll help us later.
Uh-huh.
It won't help.
It won't help us later at all. Okay. Is there another watch
You're
after
on
this?
the door.
Yes, it's Ileana and Thalia.
Cool.
Yeah. At least we know that we can't get the door.
Okay, roll perception, please.
No, you just roll with advantage because I'm not in there.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. The night passes without incident. You are very
the
certain.
dice gods are high.
Yeah. Yeah, the Tabaxi is gone by now.
Okay.
Well,
Cool.
amazing.
Alright. You
We
wake
got
up.
through a night without being attacked, stupidly.
Amazing.
God.
You wake up the next morning, ready to adventure.
Yay. I guess let's get back to where we were. This is important. Is our little friend still here?
By this point, the Chewinga's decided you guys aren't going to be doing anything interesting for the next 8 hours. I'm going back to the wagon.
Oh, my Chewinga!
No!
Oh, I'm so sad.
Oh no!
The greatest loss of this entire adventure.
Sure, will show up again.
Yeah, this is worse than whenever Ack left.
God.
Ouch.
Oh.
Good lord.
What?
Sorry, what? We're all doing a bunch of whats right now. As I am moving tokens to where you guys are likely going to be next.
Okay. Well, I guess let's keep searching.
Cool. You go back to the zigzag and you see what looks to be a shrine out in the middle of the swamp.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course it's out in the middle of the fucking swamp.
Because why not?
Shall we?
All right.
I mean, actually, a swamp's not as big of a deal for me. I just
Yeah, you're a turtle. You're fine in swamps and wet areas, marshy stuff.
I'm listen. Just because I'm fine with.
Ooh, I bet you it's going to be the grung one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You head into a muddy lake bed and enter a walled ruin. Two columns flank the entrance, flanked with images of a long-legged bird with a needle-like beak. And at the building's front, slimy steps ascend to an entry archway.
Yay, more of these ass.
That was my second guess. Promise.
The water around the shrine is 2 feet deep, so you all can wade, no problem. A plaque above the shrine entrance reads, Papa Zottle teaches us to bow before no one.
Dope.
Alright.
And as you step through the entrance, I'm not going to take us to that map because fuck the dynamic lighting right now, and we're about to end anyway. You see that doors have been kinda knocked open. There are some dead crocodiles floating belly up in the water, bloodied and covered in scorch marks. And a bunch of pieces of rubble knocked everywhere.
Oh, jeez, it looks like somebody's already been here.
Fuck.
It would appear someone has gotten here before us, says Orvex. And then you hear a hissing,
Indeed, but we're so glad you turned up anyway.
And several Yuan-Ti emerge from the shadows, weapons at the ready. That's where we're gonna end our session!
Goddamn Sneeple!
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 I can't believe it.
I can't believe we've done this. I can't believe that the stream has gone to absolute shit for some reason. I am sorry, guys. In lieu of that, I think we're just not gonna have a post-show and wait for the stream to catch up because there's no way we'll be able to interact with the audience like this. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
But we'll see you next time for more Dungeons and Douchebags, Tomb of Annihilation. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!
Bye. 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 Bye.